We are an absolute mess today, but hi guys. Missed you. I've been away for a little while, guys. I was sick all last week. Guys, it hasn't been great, but I'm glad to be here. I was in the middle of getting some music on. Music that I won't get copyrighted for, so I'm just working that out real quick. Hold on, you guys. I know, we're off to kind of a chaotic start. Hi guys, how are you guys? I hope your Friday is going awesome so far, I'm still a little sick, but it's not, like, debilitating anymore. You might see me, like, kind of cough or blow my nose. I'm sorry about that, I really am. I don't like blowing my nose and having snot and stuff. It's gross to me, but I don't know, guys. Your hair is so beautiful. Thank you. I did not brush it. I was getting ready in the bathroom, like, sorry, I'm sweating, kind of rushing and to be on time. Didn't really work, but yeah, I kind of just, like, I brushed it, and then I put hairspray in it, and then I, like, roughed it up a bunch, and I didn't brush it out after that, so it's a little messy, but, like, I kind of like it. I left it this way, because, number one, I didn't want to be more late, and number two, I think it's got a style to it, you know what I mean? Ew, sorry. Ew. Sorry, I was running around a lot before I got on camera. Also, number one, I need to warn you guys, I might be all over the place today. This week has not been great for me, and I have not been able to, like, leave the house or anything, because, I've been sick. So I'm kind of, like, I'm kind of all over the place today. So I'm probably going to kind of be all over the place in conversations. I'm going to be one hell of a yapper. I'm probably going to be pretty intense. And, we got a lot to catch up on, guys. It's been a whole week that I haven't streamed for. I miss you guys! Sorry I wasn't there last week. It's Starscream, right? Not Bumblebee. I always forget. I was not on live last week. I was so sick, but, like, my throat was really, really bad. So, yeah, I had the worst sinus infection of my life. Like, my head was so stuffy, guys, it felt like somebody shoved a fucking bowling ball into it. Oh my god, I could not breathe. Like, my nose was stuffy, but at the same time, it was running like a fucking faucet. My throat felt like there was a cat inside, like, trying to get out, like, scratching it up. My throat was so bad, it felt like I was, like, swallowing glass every time that I swallowed. I literally, let me just say, heavenly news for the ops. I've had a horrible week. On top of that, though, guys, I'm finally a little bit better. You can probably hear my voice, it's a little more nasally, and I've been sniffling a ton. Again, sorry for that. I've been better. Guys, as soon as I, like, start getting better, my mom and her new boyfriend decide to go back to Ontario. We live in Alberta, by the way. Decided to go back to Ontario to see his family for Christmas. The boyfriend left his 2 grown Rottweilers in our house for us kids to take, well, not kids, just, my mom, daughter, like, I'm not a kid, but, like, to take care of them. I never thought I would be talking this way about dogs. I love dogs. They're my favorite animal in the world. I've had dogs ever since I was born. Like, I have never not had a pet dog in my life. I've had good dogs, naughtier dogs. I've had a dog with rage syndrome before. I worked at a pet store for over 2 years. These dogs are bad. These dogs are bad. They've been hell for all of us. He said that they were trained. They're not trained. They've been 2 grown Rottweilers barking, growling, shitting, fucking everywhere. I'm not even joking. I don't like talking about this stuff. Way to start a stream. Holy shit. One of them, fucking diarrhea everywhere, all the time. All the time! All the time! Pissing on the walls, on everything, on our Christmas tree. We have multiple Christmas trees. They piss on all of them. How the fuck are you supposed to clean piss off of a Christmas tree? Anyways, oh my god, like, growling, and like, being aggressive, like, being impossible. Oh my god, my brother is the only one of us that can actually handle them. Look at the fucking despair in my eyes. Holy shit. These dogs are nightmares. These dogs are actually, I could not get any work done yesterday. They came yesterday. Well, they came the day before yesterday night, but I could not get any work done yesterday because I was just constantly having to clean up after these dogs and keep them away. I don't know why they decided that this was a good idea, guys. They decided to bring these Rottweilers into our house when we have 3 small dogs, one of which is a Chihuahua who does not get along with other pets. We have a cat who is absolutely terrified of them. And, like, they knew this because they brought the Rottweilers over once before for a couple hours. They knew this. So we have to be so careful to keep these fucking big-ass Rottweilers separated from our pets. God, I've been so terrified. God knows what'll happen if Bear, like, I don't know. Violate rules. Okay, let's pin the chat rules, but yeah, poor dogs. I feel bad for the Rottweilers, but like, holy shit, they are not trained. Like, we were told that they were trained. They're not trained at all. They are scary. Like, I am actually scared of these dogs. I've never said that before. I've never been scared of dogs before. In my life, I've never been scared of a dog before. I'm scared of these dogs. According to scientific research, Violet didn't get enough sleep. You could say that. You could say that. Okay, I've got my tablet up a bit higher today. I might lower it. I don't know. Hold on. I've got to go into my live stream chat so I can pin the rules. That's gonna pause the music for a second. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you for the rules. Pin message. Yippee. Tell her to break up with him if he's doing this and putting your pets in danger. She's just gonna make excuses, man. I don't know. I don't want to air out, like, everything on the internet, but, like, I just wanted to let y'all know where I've been and why I'm, like, such a mess today. Because normally, when I got shit going on, I can just suck it up. I'm so good at sucking it up. But, like, between being sick and, like, not being able to do any work or anything, and these dogs, I'm going insane. Oh yeah, and guess what? We're keeping these Rottweilers until Monday. Cause my mom said it would be $1,000 flight back if they booked it, like, tomorrow. I don't care. That man needs to suck it up and pay the $1,000 and get these dogs out of our house. Man! Anyways, what are you drinking? I'm drinking a Tim Hortons. This is my favorite drink. It's a London Fog. You can get them at most, like, cafes. It's a mix between a tea and a latte. It is Earl Grey tea and vanilla syrup with steamed milk. It is really good. Hi, Frumpy! I feel you, Violet. I've had RSV for over a week now, and I've had to stay up since 2 a.m. one night because my nose was trying to suffocate me in the middle of the night. Girl, it's so bad. It's the type of sickness that, like, everyone's been getting. Like, you know how every single influencer has been like, oh my god, I'm so sick right now, I'm like a dying Victorian child? Whatever that is, I got it. It's so bad, it's so bad. I would take getting, like, an actual, like, stomach flu from that. Like, normally colds are nothing to me, you know? You get a runny nose for a few days, maybe you're a little bit fatigued. When I say that this shit was debilitating, I said, like, there was nothing that I could do for at least, like, 3 or 4 days straight, other than just lay in bed. Like, the most that I could do was script write for The Wolf and the Guardian, or just draw. I couldn't do anything other than that. I couldn't voice anything, like, for my videos, which means I couldn't edit anything for my videos. My voice only just got, like, somewhat bearable, like, Thursday today, so I haven't even voiced anything yet. But I have a whole script planned for, like, a new creepypasta. It's actually a really cool idea that I have, though. I'm thinking it's gonna be a 2-parter, at least. But it's not gonna be, like, back-to-back. I think I'm gonna put out this video that I have planned, then I'm gonna do the video on, like, Hack Auto, because that's Frumpy, that your creepypasta is really good. I'm gonna do a video on that next, then I'm probably gonna get to the part 2 of what I have planned. So, you know, I've been productive. I've also been studying for my drivers, my learners. Finally, I'm gonna go and take my learners on Wednesday, so I'll be allowed to drive. And I know that I was saving up for the Nissan Altima. I still am, but my brother actually bought a Honda Civic, a used Honda Civic for like $2,000, and he said, like, if you want to take it, like, drive it wherever after you get your license, that's totally cool. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's cool. I'll pay gas for it, you know, so it's fair. So yeah, I'm gonna be driving really soon. You know, things are looking up. It's gonna be a rough weekend with these Rottweilers. They are actually in the hallway just outside of my room. I don't want to open the door and show you guys, though, because for some reason, now, whenever I walk past the cage, one of them starts growling at me, like, really deeply, and, like, kind of doing this thing where he, like, lunges and, like, barks at me really loud. I don't know what the fuck I did. I didn't even pay attention to him. Like, I'm not bothering him, I'm not staring at him, I'm not, you know, I'm just walking, like, to the bathroom to do my makeup and coming back in my room to set up my room for stream. I'm not even provoking him or anything. Every time that I walk past him, he's fucking growling at me now like he wants to maul me to bits. He's been growling at me for, like, literally, like, the stupidest reasons. Like, yesterday, I tried to get him in his cage, and something that his owner does, like my mom's boyfriend and Colt does, is they lead him, if he's not going with them, they lead him by his collar. He has a little handle on his collar. You don't yank him, but you take his collar and he goes with you, right? I reach for this dog's collar, and he goes like this. He's like panting, right? Like, I reach for his collar, he goes like he freezes up, and he, like, shuts his jaw, and he stares at me like gives me a whale eye. Guys, that's a warning sign that a lot of dogs do. And a lot of people get bit really fucking bad because they ignore that, because they think that a dog has to growl first before they bite. A lot of them will skip that stage. I'm not fucking around with that dog. I'm not fucking around with that dog. No, panting does not always mean they're happy, but that's like kind of their default, like they're just always kind of panting. But like, I mean, like he like clamped his jaw out of nowhere, like he was panting and then he went like, I like looked up at me and like eyed me and I was like, okay. I had to bribe him with cheese all the way down the stairs and it took me like 10 minutes. Anyways, Violet, I've also been dying. You've had a stomach bug that's still affecting you? Oh my god. Yeah, thanks for the advice now about the warning. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, no, totally. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Dogs, usually dogs will growl. They have like stages, okay? Normally it will start with them like giving you like a whale eye or like freezing up. And then they'll go to growling, right? But some dogs like skip stages. Some dogs will literally just whale eye you when they don't like something that you're doing, and then they will skip. If you continue to do that thing, they will skip straight to biting. It's so, you see videos like that online all the time. I learned it at the pet store that I worked at. If you don't know a dog and like you don't know their behavior and like you're trying to like do something, like you're trying to pet them or like get them to go in their cage, or you're trying to get them to do something, or you're like doing something with them and they like freeze all of a sudden, or they like shut their jaw, or they like side eye you, or like give you like a whale eye, stop doing whatever, because they're probably gonna bite you. I'm not even joking. A lot of people get bit that way. And from a Rottweiler, I wasn't gonna risk it. I'm not risking messing with that dog. My brother has a fucking horror story from last night. Well, not last night, but last night. He said that he woke up, because my brother doesn't have a proper door, right? My brother has this like big room at the end of the hallway, but it doesn't have a door. Just like didn't come with one, because I think it was meant for like a lounge space or whatever. But anyways, my brother woke up in the middle of the night to this dog, because the dog escaped from the cage. The dog, the same one that growls at me, was over him with his paws on his chest, like growling over him. Luckily nothing happened, but like, holy shit. Is this... Anyways, yeah, you can never trust an animal or predict its actions. Yeah, especially if you don't know the dog. Like, if you don't know the dog, don't fuck with... I don't care if you have, like, 6 dogs and they're not aggressive, but, like, if you're bothering them and their way of letting you know that they're gonna bite you is growling, if, like, all of them growl, don't just assume that, like, every dog is gonna growl or, like, every dog is gonna act the same way, okay? Anyways... yeah, yapping session over, I think. I don't know. Yeah, these dogs are really fucking scary, but my mom keeps insisting, like, oh, they're babies, you know, they're just big babies, because most Rottweilers are. Rottweilers are one of my favorite breeds. I've handled Rottweiler, like, I love Rottweilers, they're, like, one of my dream dogs. Maybe not anymore. I'm so serious. Man, I never thought I'd be talking about dogs this way. I love dogs so... I never thought that, like... I never thought that I'd be talking this way about dogs. But anyways, we've got shit to get to. We've got shit to do, okay? We have to deal with them until Monday. But after Monday... it's gonna be okay. I'm not sick anymore. I can voice videos now, which means I can post this week. I'm gonna get my drivers by the end of the week, and the dogs are not gonna be in this house once Monday is over, and they are never coming back to the house again. So, you know, things are slowly kind of starting to look up. But anyways, I have to check the list that you guys made for me to see which SCP we're reading next. Okay, Okay, you're my favorite content creator. I'm glad. I've just spent 20 minutes, like, yapping and complaining about stuff, but I don't know. I can't help myself. It's just, I don't know. Anyways. Is that Death Note I see? It is! I got this. Actually, my sister got it from Hot Topic, but she didn't like it. It wasn't really, like, her size. So she gave it to me. Look. It's Death Note. It did shrink a little in the dryer, though. I'm not really happy with that, but yeah, I was in kind of a rush to put it on, and tell me, people who wear black, okay, does this happen to you every time that you put a shirt on after putting deodorant on? This is deodorant. I couldn't get it off. This is terrible. But anyways. Ew. Hold on. I'd rather cough off camera. Anyways. So, we read about these SCPs in our last, like, You Choose the SCP live streams. We talked about SCP-469. We talked about SCP-023. We talked about 029-J. That one was wild. We read about 3166, which is Gorefield. We talked about 049, which is the Plague Doctor. And now, we've got SCP-4389. Wait, SCP... What? Hold on, sorry, I'm bad with reading numbers out loud. I think I have, like, a condition or something. 3199. Is that on our list? That's okay, that's not on our list, but I have a feeling that you're mixing 3199 up for 3166, Gorefield. But let's look up 99 for a second. Oh god, no you're not. This one is pretty infamous. I remember reading about it a little bit and then just completely forgetting what it does. Also, I don't like my tablet being up here. Let me find what I usually stand it up on. If I even have it around? I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. This is what I usually stand my tablet up on. It's pretty thick, so it elevates it like a little bit. Not really as much as I'd like, but I'm broke, okay? Your girl's broke. It's Christmas, alright? And I have a big family. You know what that means, guys? It means a lot of money. But it's okay, it's the holiday spirit, so I don't really mind. Anyways, I'm gonna actually, I feel like I can set up Squishy. Sorry, I'm fluffing him out like a pillow right now. Can I set up Squishy to where, that's so cute! Hold on. Oh, he won't stay. I want to set him up to where he's like this in the corner. That would be so cute. But he won't, like, hold on. Oh, I didn't even put my perfume on for you guys. That's how, ow! Ow! I'm okay. There we go. I'm eating it. Oh my god, I'm eating it. Ah, okay, ew. I ate a lot of it. I just ate a lot of fucking perfume. Oh, Violet, your perfume smells nice. Thank you. It's Yardley. It's like literally $20 from Shoppers, and it lasts a really long time. It's English lavender. I hate it when you eat the perfume. I do that a lot on accident, and normally it's fine, but like that tasted really bad. Like I must have had I must have ate a lot of it. And I got it in my eye. Are you okay? Call the ambulance. No, I don't need the ambulance. My eyes are just really sensitive. Did putting Squishy there change the lighting? Squishy! Squishy, you're making me chopped. Maybe I can move the lighting over. 049 is rapidly approaching your location. I'm not scared. This is like 049 like de-aggravation serum. Bitch. Anyways, I'm gonna try to set up my ring light in a way that Squishy won't mog me. I can't move it really any more than that. Also, I'm not in frame right. That's a lot better, but now Squishy, we're never gonna start. we're never gonna start that. Hold on, I have another notebook. Oh my god, I forgot to put my necklace on. That's fine. Okay, I also have another notebook. I'm thinking maybe I can use this as a stand for Squishy. This is where my like evil notes go. All of my like rants and evil schemes and stuff. Oh, that works perfectly. Okay. Still kind of getting mobbed, but whatever. Okay, next SCP is... Wait, I want to add that other one to the list, though. SCP-3199. Kind of looks like your mom. Okay. Next SCP was 43 something. Let's actually get this going. SCP-43... It was 20 something? No, 89. 89. 389 SCP. Ew. Violet, you may call me Bumblebee, not Starscream. Oh, I will scream if I get called Starscream again. Well, then you suit Starscream more, but you know what? Sure. Okay, Bumblebee it is. That's cute. When day breaks... That's one of the... I'm pretty sure that's one of the, Sorry, I can't deal with him making me look chopped. I think that's one of the O1 proposals. If not, no, I think it is. But anyways, okay. Oh, parasitic moth. Okay, let's begin reading SCP-4389. Okay. Here's what their wiki looks like. For some reason, their picture is, the eggs. They're moths, apparently. I don't know why the picture is the eggs. Maybe the eggs will be relevant in some way. But anyways. Ew. Violet, I'm getting a lot of cupcakes. Help, I might explode. Explodes. Oh, bye, Julian. R.I.P. Julian. What a way to go out. Forbidden omelets. Maybe I could... Squishy can never be in frame without, like, causing some kind of problem. He's just so problematic. Okay. Anyways, object class... Oh, that's so cute! Okay, that's fine. Object class is Euclid, okay? Special containment procedures. Foundation agents are to monitor... Okay, also, before I start reading, if you guys are new here, I'm so sorry, but also, I'm not the best with reading numbers out loud. For some reason, it makes me, like, stutter. So instead of saying the SCP number every time, like SCP-4389, instead of saying that all the time, sometimes I'll just say the SCP, because it's a lot easier for me. But yeah, anyways. Foundation agents are to monitor for the SCP's presence, through fronts, such as salons and cosmetic stores. Insecticide, 4389-X has been developed and introduced into the formulas of shampoos, cosmetics, and skincare products to curb the SCP spread in affected areas. So it seems like whatever this moth SCP is, they affect, like, I don't know, like hair products and, like, places. Oh, wow. Anyways, Okay. Foundation agents are posing as dermatologists. No. Well, I mean, yeah, but Foundation agents posing as dermatologists are to explain the resulting dead, SCP-4389 instances as a new type of skin disease and remove them accordingly. Okay. Okay, description. SCP-0... God, they really don't let me get around the whole number thing. This SCP, okay, are a species of parasitic moth. Okay, these SCP's eggs are only... What the fuck is that? Let me show you guys. What is that? What is this? See where it says 200? 200 what? Well, that's not even a letter. I don't know what this means. It's 200. It's flipped. I don't know how to... Hold on, let me screenshot it, guys. I'll screenshot it and I'll flip it for you. It's... I'm having a day. Hold on. There. The fuck is this? 200 what? What is that? What does this mean? I don't know. I'm beginning to realize that reading random SCPs spontaneously is kind of bad. Because you kind of have to Google a lot of things sometimes to know what something means. Basically, a millimeter. Okay. I'm just gonna say that. Micrometers? Okay. Micrometers. Right? Okay, the eggs are only 200 micrometers in diameter. Alright? And are carried by the air until landing on a human's face. Ew. Upon contact with human skin oils, caterpillars will hatch, migrate towards the person's eyebrows. I did my eyebrows so well today. I do my eyebrows with eyeshadow. Because, my natural eyebrows are blonde, so it basically looks like I don't have any eyebrows when I'm not wearing makeup. Look at that. Just wanted to say. Just wanted to put that out there, because, you know. Anyways. Ew. Yeah, okay, so the eggs, caterpillars will hatch, migrate towards the person's eyebrows, and burrow into their hair follicles. Ew. While the person sleeps, the caterpillars consume hair and each other? Ew! Ew, I like this SCP. Okay, rapidly growing in size and sprouting hairs that match the host's color. Okay. The last two caterpillars remaining entrench themselves into the skin and the brow ridge, occupying the same location as the former eyebrows. This is so gross. Literally, who recommended this to me? Thank you. Due to their composition and body structure mimicking the texture of human faces, this SCP's infestations are rarely noticed, with the host often dismissing their movements as random twitches or spasms. Oh, that's something I would probably do. I sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes my eyelid like twitches here and I can feel it and I can see it. It's ew. Anyways. This SCP feeds mainly on oil skins, or what? Skin oils, dead cells, skin mites, and skincare products, and do not grow, oh god, I don't know that word, appreciably over the majority of their 3 to 5 month larval phase. Ew. Oil skins, ew. Unlike other lepidopterans, I might have butchered that, this SCP produces eggs consistently throughout its larval phase. These are usually assumed by the host to be dandruff. Ew. Ew. This is, ew. It is estimated that a single SCP 4389, can produce over 500,000 eggs in its lifetime. However, only a few will survive to hatching, as the eggs are short-lived if they do not reach a suitable location on a human body. Upon the conclusion of their larval stage, this SCP forms cocoons made of hair, and often induce severe headaches, migraines, or even unconsciousness in hosts. Ew. Oh, after about 24 hours, the cocoons burst open, releasing swarms of 80 to 120 moths, resembling the Isabella tiger moth, in shape and size, or the size and shape. I don't know why I read that vice versa, but each one composed of extremely long, animated hairs. Ew. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is kind of scary to me, because I don't know about you guys, I feel like I would have no idea if I had this, like, SCP growing on my face. I don't know. I get ocular migraines, which are fucking horrible. I don't know. Anyways. I don't like this, but, like, I do a lot. But anyways. This SCP was discovered during a raid on a warehouse owned by one Marisol Palacios. I'm probably pronouncing that really wrong. I don't even know what it means. Who had been harvesting the SCP moths from several dozen hosts and used the hair in the creation of high-quality wigs and hair extensions. Formerly SCP-6263. Oh! That is so interesting. Okay, it's an SCP. There's an SCP that comes from another, but they're separate SCPs, not just like -2. I like that. Okay. The Foundation had intervened once. The wigs exhibited their anomalous capacity to embed into wearer skulls after a dormant period, and cocoon the entire body. What? Transforming the wearers into large moths? Oh, hell no! That's ew! Okay. So basically, these moths can make like hairs, and someone had been using them to make wigs. But apparently wigs made out of this SCP will basically what does it say? Embed into the wearer's skull. So like it'll basically become like your real hair after a while, and then it will like wrap like around and like turn you into a massive cocoon, and then you'll turn into a giant moth. I think. Damn. Okay. Well, that's the end of this SCP. This was a pretty short one. but I really like it. This is another example of, like, those SCPs that are just, like, a one-off that I really like. Because normally I like the SCPs that are not just a single document about, like, a weird thing that does a weird thing. I think it's kind of, like, unoriginal, and I like, in general, when it comes to, like, fiction, I love things that are super deep, that I can, like, keep reading about and reading about and reading about, and I will never know everything. Like, Dark Souls lore, there's a lot of Dark Souls lore, you know, the SCP Foundation, obviously the largest piece of writing, or at least the largest collaborative writing project in human history, thousands of creators involved, and Transformers has a lot of media as well, especially with the comics. The lore goes pretty deep. So I like SCPs that have, like, you know, their document, and then they might have, like, interviews or, like, backstories or, like, experiment logs, interview logs. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I like SCPs and, like, stories about, like I like things to do with the SCP Foundation that I can get, like, really involved in. Like, that, like, really expansive, that's the word I'm looking for. Like, Alagata, for example, it's not just, like, a one-off, like, SCP where it's like, oh, it's a weird dimension where weird things happen. It's like, no, there's, like, actual characters. There's, like, the Four Lords, there's the Hang King, there's, like, the Ambassador, you know, it's, like, tied to the Brothers of Death. There's, like, lore and stories, and Dio comes from there. Love you, Dio. But, you know, normally I like things to do with the SCP Foundation that are, like, super deep and expansive, and I can just keep reading about, and I'll never really know everything, unless I spend, like, days, and I, like, you know. Anyways, but yeah, normally I don't really like the one-off SCPs that are just, like, a weird thing that does a weird thing. Okay, bye guys, I'm not gonna expand on this any further. I'm actually going to write this single SCP, submit it to the wiki, and then I'm gonna dive off of the face of the earth as an author, and you guys will never hear from me again. But, ew. That serves its purpose well. It's creepy, it's interesting, it's a good concept, it's tied to other SCPs, you know. It may not be my thing, but it is a really good concept. So I like it. I like it. Yeah, whoever recommended that to me, thank you guys, that was a good one. We're gonna mark that off as done. Next SCP we've got is 942. Boss, may I show you a cool, slightly centipede-related clip? Hawk, you can absolutely do that. What? Hold on. Let me... Are you gonna send it on Discord or on YouTube? Or, like, get me to look up something? I'm down for it. I fucking love centipedes, guys! I love centipedes. That right there is my own centipede. Her name is Melania, and she is a stone centipede. I found her under a trash bag, and she is literally the love of my life. Not like that, but I love her so fucking much, you guys. I would have got a giant centipede, but I say this every stream, they're illegal in Canada, and if I'm, like, if, like, the government or whatever finds out that I have a giant centipede, or, like, someone reports me for it, they will just, they'll put the centipede down, they'll kill it. I used to think that the worst thing that would happen is that I'd get fined, so I was like, whatever, right? I'll buy one anyway, I'll get it online, because that's what most people do, they get centipede shipped from online. You know, I'll keep it, and, you know, nobody knows where I live, nobody's gonna report it, because nobody's gonna know. It's not like I'm gonna take it outside for walks. So I'm like, at the worst case, if somebody finds out, if someone reports it, I'll just pay a fine. Like, so what? They're not gonna put on my criminal record that I have a centipede? And if so, so what? I was like, you know, giant centipedes are like my dream pet, so I'm like, okay, whatever. It's like a subscription, basically, for a centipede. But no, they'll just straight up kill it. Like, if you have an exotic animal that is like illegal, and the government finds out, they could just put it down. So yeah, obviously that would be really irresponsible of me. So yeah, no giant centipede, only stone centipede. She's like probably like this big, maybe. Why is it not allowed? I don't know. I literally have no idea. Oh, but anyways, okay, Hawk sent me a link to something. Scars of Love. I love Scars of Love. Ooh. He went missing? Who went missing? Sorry, I'm watching a video that Hawk is showing me. It's from Scar of Love, a very talented YouTuber, a very talented artist. 1 of 10 experiments. Oh, okay. He's dead. Oh fuck, who's dead? Wait! I saw segments! Shiny segments? Let me turn up my brightness. Oh, it's already up all the way. Please be a fucking centipede. Please. They're like showing off parts of like this art piece that they are working on. They make dragon puppets and they like show them off like, ooh! Hold on. Look at this. How fucking cool is that? Wait. This is so fucking cool. I love centipedes. I love centipedes. Snappy. Anyway, yeah, that is Scars of Love. YouTuber, very big YouTuber, makes all kinds of like dragon puppets, but they're like the big, like the top dog, I would say, of making dragon puppets. Like, they are the GOAT of making dragon puppets. They're extremely talented. They make super cool shit all the time. I love centipedes, man. I love centipedes a lot. Yeah. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna resume my music. I just have to watch an ad. A craft invest. I don't even wear jackets like that. Also, okay, I don't know if like any of you guys have noticed this, or like will notice this once it's a VOD, but if you notice that like my nails look like kind of reddish around the corner, like I tried to wear nail polish, and I did it pretty okay. The color is beautiful, but I was kind of in a rush to get ready, so I smudged them a ton. So I had to like wipe them off last minute. But yeah, I didn't do a very good job. But anyways, let me resume my music. Actually, I'm gonna bring this all the way to the beginning again. Okay, there we go. Anyways, oh wait, guys, I'm so silly stupid. I have to do that all over again, because I didn't even go into my live stream chat before I resumed my music. And every time that I go into my live stream, it like cuts off my music, so then I have to go back into the music playing app and wait for it, because it plays an ad every time. What is this? It's like some kind of movie trailer. I don't care about it. I don't care about it. Unless it's Transformers 1, 2. I don't care. We're never getting that, by the way. To the Transformers fans in here. Yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys that we are never getting a sequel to Transformers 1. I just wanted to, you know. Anyways, do you want Snappy's lore? Well, I saw on the YouTube, he's like an experiment or something. Pretty tragic. but you can share if you want in the chat, but no promises that I'll remember to check it. Hi Silly, how's it going? Anyways. Okay, now we have SCP-942. I have no idea who this one is. SCP-942. Blood candy. Sorry, one of the thumbnails that came up when I searched up this SCP. What are we doing? That's definitely the rubber. No, it's Dr. Bob. I'm stupid. Anyways. Oh, it's numbered differently. If you go onto the wiki, it says its number is 0942. Trying to be special. Oh, I do like this though. We've got the containment class, the disruption class, the notice class. We've got all of this above, which I actually really like that. I wish that kind of every SCP would have this. That's nice. That's nice. Actually, we're off to a good start. Ew. Anyways. Ew. Can we Sunday have a yapping stream where you read creepypastas? I do that on Saturdays sometimes. Not many. Well, some people have began writing for creepypastas. A lot of people write like chapter by chapter stories, but yeah, I read them already. I love them. They're awesome, and they give me great video ideas. Cause I like. Before I get into this, I will say I really like reading about other people's creepypastas and making videos on them, because I feel like it's kind of good to not do like originals all the time. Like I feel like my videos are becoming like really repetitive. I'm like, I know that's what gets me views, but like I don't want to be some kind of content farm, you know what I mean? And I kind of like the fact that it like kind of gives like, what's the right word? Like it kind of gives, it shines some light on some other like really good writers, you know? I don't know, I like the sense of community that it brings as well, but anyways, let's read on, guys. Oh, okay, special containment wait, what class is it again? It's safe. It's a safe class. Oh yeah, it's candy, that makes sense. So, for those of you who don't know, the safe class of an SCP does not mean that an SCP is safe. It just means that if I were to put it in a room, it would not escape the room. It's a containment class, not like a safety or like danger level or whatever. So like, I don't know. How do I say this? Literally, how do I say this? How do I like define the classes right now? Yeah, safe does not mean safe. Wow, very good writing. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna slander my own fandom for a second. The SCP Foundation purposefully makes shit sound more confusing than it has to be, just because it gives them this image of being like very smart and complex. Okay? Listen, I love the SCP Foundation. It's my favorite fandom ever. It has been for 5 years now. Almost 6, actually. It'll be 6 in about April. I've been here a while. You know. But yeah, Safe, Keter, Euclid, Apollo. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the, like, anything other than the basic 3. Basically, Keter means that it's, like, very hard to keep in containment. Like, if I put it in a room, it would probably get out eventually. Or I would have to spend a lot of resources and work really hard to keep it in the room, right? If it's Euclid, it means if I put it in a room, it might get out, but it also might not. Like, it's not as much trouble to contain, but, like, it's not, like, foolproof. Like, it can get out, and, like, sometimes it will. I just watched myself freeze, that was scary. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But safe means if you leave it in a room, it will not get out whatsoever. This is usually item-related SCPs. Like, if I left this bottle of perfume on my desk and I left, assuming nobody else comes in and moves the bottle, it's gonna stay on the desk. So anyways, that's what safe means. This bottle could literally be an SCP that, like, burns the skin off whoever sprays it on themselves. Like, this SCP could be extremely dangerous, okay? This SCP could spread, like, an airborne virus that could take out the entire world. But it would still be classed as a safe SCP as long as it won't get out if I put it in a room and leave it. Anyways, that's what safe means. But anyways, let's get into special containment procedures, because I see something interesting here. SCP, 942-2. So we're actually starting off with -2 and not the main SCP, so it's kind of weird. Wait, Vile, Bumblebee gotta go? Oh, bye, Bumblebee! I guess I'll see you tomorrow, I think, right? I guess. But bye, Bumblebee, you have a brilliant day. Bye, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye. Can you read Able? I think I read Able already for the Kane Pathos Crow. You can go and watch that stream, but I might do it again. I might add it to the list. Remind me when I'm done reading this SCP. But anyways, yeah, SCP 942-2 is to be stored in a locked safe deposit box at Site Redacted's low-risk object storage. That's another thing the SCP Foundation does. They will redact things for no fucking reason. Specifically sites, towns, locations, and dates. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not understanding something. I do not know why the SCP Foundation's authors will randomly redact things like that sometimes. It's, in my opinion, extremely annoying, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they do it for a good reason. I don't know. I don't like it. I like the SCPs that just say the date, say the town, say the site. Cause, like, who's it hurting? Recording is delayed to your voice? Is it? How delayed? Is anyone else noticing that? I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna not be happy, guys. Is that happening to anyone else? A little bit, yes. If it's like only a millisecond delay, I don't know, but it's so noticeable. Someone says it seems fine to them, but it's only one person. Do I have to restart the stream? I hope not, but I don't know. We can hear you just fine, it's just a little weird. A 1.5 second delay for you? No, that's gotta look so weird. That has to be so weird. I have a feeling that it's not gonna fix itself. Like, I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to restart the stream. It's not delayed? One person is saying it's not delayed, which kind of makes me a little... I'm not gonna cross my fingers, because that actually gives me bad luck. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm not gonna cross my fingers. I feel like maybe once this comes out as a VOD, it's not gonna be delayed. I don't know, though. I feel like it's gonna be really distracting. Should we restart the stream? Should we just kind of wrap it up now and just restart. Because I don't feel like that's something that's gonna fix itself. No? I don't know though, I feel like it I don't know, guys. I don't know. It is really delaying for me. I'm gonna do it, actually, but I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back, okay? If you guys are watching this as a VOD, just literally go watch the live stream right above this one on my channel page. I'm gonna be back. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be back. I think that lag might have done it. You know when the camera froze? I think that was what it was. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had this before. I don't either. Okay, I'm gonna leave and hope that it sorts itself. Yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, see you guys. Oh, that was such a pleasant smile. Okay, bye guys. See you in like 2 seconds on a new live stream.